Congressional leaders reached a deal this afternoon to reopen the government with a temporary funding bill. The Senate did anyway, the Senate voting overwhelmingly less than an hour ago to end this impasse for now and fund the government for now. Both sides have been heaping blame on the other for days. President Trump seemed to fade away on the entire matter, even silencing his Twitter account until it looked like a deal was done. The House now has to approve the legislation. President Trump has to sign it. That House vote could come at any time. Our exclusive WPBF 25 political analyst, former Republican State House Majority Leader Adam Hassner, former Democratic U.S. Congressman Ron Klein. I'm going to call you Speaker Hassner from now on, are here to break down the deal. And Adam, I'm going to ask you the question first. Is this, the end of the shutdown, a clear-cut victory for the Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell?
Well, it is. And when you look at it from a legislative perspective, everything that's in the package that they voted on today that's going to reopen the government was what was being offered on Friday. And the clue that this was a win for the Republicans on the legislative side is that all of the red state Democrats, all of the ones that are in states that Trump won, they voted with it. On Friday, they voted again for it today, and there was an even bigger wave of Democrats that voted for it today, and Republicans didn't give anything up. On the political perception perspective, that's going to be a little bit different. It's probably he said, she said.
Well, let's hear he said now from the other guy, Ron Klein. Did Minority Leader Schumer cave on this, as some of the people from the far left progressive side are already saying?
Well, listen, the way I view it is that both are dismal failures, both McConnell and Schumer. This is about the American people, our government, our economy, the responsibilities of getting it done. This is the fourth time they've extended it for a matter of weeks. That's not success, that's failure. In any business, that would be a failure. In state government that we served, that would be ultimate failure. So I think they both failed.
Continuing resolutions are kind of dirty words to everybody but the people who are in Congress and do it to get the heat off for a while. Let me follow up with you real quick. Will the Democrats regret trusting Mitch McConnell to bring up immigration in good faith over the next 3 weeks?
Well, listen, we can all be optimists. I mean, McConnell has not been as responsible as we'd like him to be in terms of honoring the trust that has always been the trust in the Senate, Democrats and Republicans together. I'd like to think that he would come together and they could work this out. Most of Americans, 80% of Americans, want the immigration issue to be resolved successfully so the Dreamers can stay. So let's put it to a vote and work it out. Democrats and Republicans sitting at the table and getting it done.
Adam, go ahead. I know you're listening in.
Well, that doesn't actually get anything for the Democrats, because that still has to go over to the House, and they're still going to have to deal with the issues of, are they going to give on some of the negotiations that the White House wants? And so Schumer, you saw him go from, we're not going to discuss any funding for the border wall, to now the funding for the border wall is on the table. And so I think he's had to come over, and that's what a good negotiation should do. But nonetheless, I think this was a victory from a legislative perspective for the Republicans.
And I should point out, Democrats are already saying that border wall money is not on the table from here on in. We'll see if it is. I have 30 seconds left. What do you make of President Trump just stepping away? Is this good for the president? I need quick answers from both of you. I'll start with you,
listen,
Ron.
I think he needs to stay as far away as possible, keep his tweeting down to a minimum.
Which he did.
Which is good. But he's still going to do things that continue to damage the country, damage our reputation worldwide, and do bad policy.
Adam, you get 15 seconds to rebut.
He was on the winning side of this. He knew that the choice that the Democrats had boxed themselves into was putting illegal immigrants over funding the government, the military, and it was a winning position for him. And I think he did the smart thing by stepping back and letting that momentum build. That's what led to the Democrats cracking and coming to the floor and passing it with almost 80 votes today.
And the last question I have is, will anybody remember this come the midterms? And you don't get to answer because we're out of time. We'll talk about it next time. Ron Klein, Adam Hassner, thank you both.